Guys, so today we are going to answer final exam past paper 1, question 4, momentum and impulse. Let's start question 4 and what is given, let's see. After that, I will give you time for 4.1. What we have now, trolley X of mass 1.2 kg. All right, this is our first object. Momentum and impulse, as you know, two objects, they collide each other, and then they're asking you some questions about that. You have first one, trolley X. Let's draw here. Another one is here, trolley Y. And then what they said, mass of trolley X is 1.2 kg. Okay, mx equals 1.2 kg, and then my is given 0.5 kg. All givens, we are just writing down. If you do that, it's going to be perfect for you because it will be very easy to just draw diagram and then try to write all givens on the question paper. Most the question paper is much better and much better. And then 0.5 kg, we said initial at rest for Vy, Vy initial, let's say equals 0. And then Vx initial is, let's check what they said, 8 meters per second. 8 meters per second east. Okay, that's also important. Direction also important for momentum and impulse. 8 meters per second east. Okay, just like this, we can write it down, all givens, and then we can carry on. Let's see what they ask. Principle of conservation of linear momentum. This is your first question. Okay, please try. Conservation of linear momentum. They're asking, you have 30 minutes. Please write it down. And then next slide, you are going to see your answer. You're going to see correct answer, and then you can correct your answer, guys. Okay. Conservation of linear momentum. Conservation of linear momentum. Please write it down. In this question, what else given? We'll explain. We're going to show you on the graph other stuff given. All right, time's up. So let's show our first answer, 4.1. 4.1, they said, in an isolated system or closed system, the total linear momentum is conserved or remains constant. This is our answer for 4.1. And then you can please double check, please check your answer is correct or not. 2 marks coming with these definitions. And if you see underline, we have underline. If you forget about isolated system, just say momentum conserved or remains constant. If you say that, you are losing your mark. Please remember on the line, we should write everything. What else given in this question? These two trolleys, they collide each other, and then 0.1 seconds contact time from 20.1 to 20.2, they touch each other, and then they separate from each other. And then during and after collision with trolley Y, they said, yes, they collide and separate. Contact time is 0.1. Question 421, what they're asking you, velocity of trolley Y immediately after the collision. Initially, we know it is 0. And then they're asking you after collision, what is final velocity for Y? Please try. 4 marks question. I'm giving you 30 minutes, but you can get, of course, extra time if you need. You can just stop video and then you can try. Please check. So we are looking for velocity after collision for trolley Y. Total linear momentum equals initial and after. We're going to use that solution. Time's up. Okay, now let's see our answer here. Okay, total is show. We are using this formula. Total P initial equals total P final. P initial, what we have? Initially, we have two objects, X and Y. Mx times Vx, because we know momentum is equal to mass times velocity. So we are using initial for x, mx times v initial x, plus mi times v initial y. It is for initial one total, equals mx times v final x plus mi times v final y. And then just using east as positive. This one is very important to get correct direction. We must use initially, just we must choose which one we want to use. So this is our formula. And then all givens. mx is 1.2 kg, v initial x is 8, and then it is plus. As you see, it is positive y because we said east positive. So for trolley y moving this way, east positive we said. And then 0.5 for mass of object y. So 0.5 trolley y. And then v initial y is 0 because they said at rest. And mx is 1.2 for x. V final is 4. Yes. How we know that? It is not given in question, but it is given in graph. All right. So initial is 8. After collision, as you see, change to 4. But still same direction because still positive. All right, still positive. We are using positive 4 plus 0.5 times v final y. And then when you calculate that, you are getting final velocity 9.8 meter per second. 9.8 meter per second positive. As you see, you are getting positive. They said magnitude, they said magnitude, no, oh, magnitude, yes, on top here. Because of that, we don't need to give direction, but if you need direction, if it is positive, you can say east. All right, so Vy final is equal to 9.6. Another option, west as positive, but you are gonna use negative 8 and negative 4 because you said west positive. Now we know for x initially and finally both of them direction east. Because of that, negative, negative, and then you are getting negative answer. So negative answer, it means going just east because you said west is positive. All right. So direction east. If both of them getting east, you can use other options. But plus minus same stuff. One differences you are using delta px equals delta py, change in momentum. You are using change in momentum. It means impulse. You are using another option. You can use different options, of course. So question 4, 2, 1, done. Let's continue with next one. So average net force that trolley X on trolley Y during collision. Question 2, oops, sorry. Question 2, 2, 2. That's your question. Please try. You have 30 seconds to try. Now you are using impulse. F times delta t equals m times delta v. Using impulse formula to get average net force on y, on trolley y. So fxy, you can say when collide each other. So getting fxy, 1 second. Yes, time is over. So let's continue with our question 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. All right. So now using f net is equal to f net times delta t is equal to delta p. This is impulse. And then f net times delta t is equal to m times delta v because delta p is equal to m times delta v. So v final minus v initial, you can say f net times 0.1. How we are getting this 0.1? From graph one more time, because from 20.1 to 20.2 seconds contact time, velocity decreasing as you see for x, and then the time is 0.1. Mass 1.2. Which one we are using? Mass of x we are using now for because we know change for using for x. You can do same thing for y. I think that one is much better if you are using for y because they said on trolley y, but it is same thing because we are looking for magnitude of force. Direction is not necessary for now, but if they ask you which direction we must use for y, okay, and east as positive, and then you are getting negative 48. By when you calculate negative 48 means direction going just west, opposite direction because we said east positive. If you say west positive, and then you are calculating, but now which one you calculate? You calculate for x. Okay, let's draw these two boxes or trolley, they said, but it's fine. So let's draw and let's show this is force F X Y. And this one is, it means from X to Y. All right. And then this one is force YX. Which one we are looking for? We are looking for FXY. Okay, FXY 48. And direction to east. But you calculate in this option, they calculate for X, so they calculate this one. But magnitude same, because of that we can just say 48 newtons. F net is equal to 48 newtons. But if they ask you direction for this question 422 on trolley Y, direction east. And on trolley X, direction west. All right, I hope it's clear. So we have done 422. Let's see other option, other question. No, okay. Next question is the collision elastic or inelastic? So that is your question with 5 marks because you are going to show calculation also. Okay, you will show calculation. Your 30 seconds start already. Please try. What you are going to do now to see elastic or inelastic collision? You must calculate kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of this total kinetic energy, initial and final. If you have same kinetic energy total, you can say elastic. If you have different kinetic energy, you can say inelastic. If you need time, please carry on. Stop video and carry on. So 4.3. Yes, we are calculating kinetic energy total, kinetic energy initial, 1 over 2 mv square. So this is our formula, mx vx initial plus my vy initial, and then you are calculating initial kinetic energy and final kinetic energy, mx vx final square, and then my vy final. We calculate already all, and then as you see they are not equal, so we can say inelastic collision. All right, answer is inelastic collision because we don't have same kinetic energy. Or you can use delta EK, change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy is if it is zero, elastic. If it is different, inelastic. Calculating initial and final kinetic energy, total kinetic energy for each. For both, all, okay, all together, kinetic energy you are calculating. All right, I think we have done for today. Next lesson, we are going to continue with question 5. Question 4, it was about momentum and impulse. Question 5, Doppler effect, is coming next period. Thank you very much. See you next lesson. Please try always first.